This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
Why language clubs are key to retaining your new language skills. Discover how language clubs enhance adult language learning by boosting retention, motivation, and real-world practice in a supportive community. How language clubs help you retain what you learn. If you're an adult language learner, you probably realize that picking up a new language is one thing and retaining it is another. You might have spent hours with textbooks, apps, or podcasts, but without regular practice, the words and phrases can slip away faster than you expect. This is where language clubs come into play. They're more than just casual meetups. They're powerful tools backed by the science of language learning that can significantly boost your language retention. What exactly is a language club? Language clubs are groups of learners who gather together, in person or online, to practice a language. They might meet weekly or monthly to chat, play games, do activities, or even watch movies in the target language. The goal? To create authentic opportunities to communicate in a supportive environment that encourages steady improvement. Unlike formal classes, language clubs provide informal, conversational settings where mistakes are embraced as part of the process. This relaxed atmosphere reduces anxiety, which is crucial since stress can hamper your ability to remember new vocabulary and grammar rules. Why language clubs are essential for language retention. Consistent practice. Language acquisition thrives on repetition and frequent use. Language clubs give you regular, scheduled chances to use what you've learned. Real interaction. Hearing authentic conversation and responding in real time helps you internalize language patterns, making it easier to recall later. Contextual learning. Unlike rote memorization, language clubs teach you how to use language in context, an important factor for long-term retention. Community support. Being part of a group motivates learners to keep going even when progress feels slow or when you hit those inevitable plateaus. The science behind language retention through social interaction. Science shows that social interaction plays a huge role in how your brain processes and retains new information. When you talk with others, your brain pulls from different areas, memory, comprehension, and even emotional centers. This multi-layered engagement helps solidify learning far better than passive methods like reading alone. Particularly for adults, who often juggle busy lives, sitting down with a group provides a focused, yet stress-free environment that taps into how adults learn best. You receive immediate feedback, repeat phrases multiple times, and build confidence, which all contribute to better retention. How to find or start a language club. If you're wondering how to find a language club that fits your needs, start by checking local community centres, libraries, or universities, many of which host language meetups. Online platforms like meetup.com, Facebook groups, or even language exchange sites are great for finding virtual clubs. If there isn't one available for your language or area, consider starting one yourself. The commitment doesn't have to be overwhelming. Even a small group of friends or fellow learners can meet regularly to practice and share resources. Tips for making the most of your language club experience. Show up regularly. Consistency is critical for retention. Don't fear mistakes. Language learning is a process, not perfection. Engage actively. Speak as much as possible and ask questions. Mix it up. Try different activities like storytelling, debates, or language games. Prepare ahead. Review vocabulary and phrases before meetings to boost your confidence. Integrating language clubs with other learning tools. While a club can enhance your language acquisition journey, pairing it with effective personal study methods is a winning strategy. For example, science shows that spaced repetition dramatically improves retention by reviewing information at optimal intervals. One resource worth exploring is ScienceBasedLearning.com. It offers a simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system combined with an online practice app that uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention. Using such tools alongside your language club sessions will reinforce what you practice socially and accelerate your progress. Wrapping it up. Joining or starting a language club is one of the smartest moves adults can make when learning a new language. Not only do clubs provide meaningful interaction and social motivation, but they also leverage the science of language acquisition by putting theory into practice. Combine this with strategic tools like spaced repetition apps, and you give yourself the best shot at turning fleeting vocabulary into fluent skills. So whether you're looking to keep your Spanish sharp, practice Japanese conversation, or maintain your French, take the plunge with a language club. Your future self will thank you for it. Ready to boost your retention even further? Check out ScienceBasedLearning.com, a comprehensive language learning system designed to keep new words and structures locked in your memory for the long haul.